What is your favorite anime?
Mine's Skrillex.
Skrillex.
I'm so distanced from human sensibilities and stuff.
Was getting caught part of your plan?
Put your tray tables up and your seat in that full upright position, because this is the Flight Plan, the official podcast of Big Guy for You Scanlations, Japan's #1 Bane posting manga scanlation podcast. Join the flight crew, Tom and Aiden, as we bant about all the anime, the manga, and that scanlation content. Tom, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, today's almost like an entire episode dedicated to one corrections corner type thing. Because in the episode that we just put out minutes ago in real time, like right before we started to record this.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, I had mentioned that the next manga that we do is going to be picked via a contest. So out of 3 chapter 1s that I'll scanlate, we'll pick the one that does the best, basically.
So right now today, we're doing the qualifying rounds to see what manga gets that prestigious slot to compete in the final championship.
Yes, indeed. So I've done 2 of the chapters already, 2 of the different series, and the third one that I had mentioned on the podcast, I decided not to do.
Because it was too much work.
Basically, yeah. Like, the chapters are really long, and if I can, I'd like to avoid a long chapter manga. But more than that, a lot of the speech bubbles were extremely narrow. I'm talking like I couldn't fit a 2-syllable word without having to break it down.
Sounds petite.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
That's a strange adjective.
Well, the reason that's always in my mind is the meme.
Because you're always thinking of petite anime girls.
Yeah,
I get you.
Big titty goth GF. But I don't want a big titty goth GF. I want a petite goth GF.
A big petite goth GF.
No.
She's petite portions, but she's just huge. Yeah, so anyway, this episode now is dedicated to, I've picked out...
Fighting crime and the forces of evil.
Through literally thousands of mangas. I've looked through literally thousands of manga titles to pick, like, I've narrowed it down to, I think, 5. And we're going to go through them to see which then becomes, like, eligible for the qualifier round. So we're like, you know how there's announcements for, like, you know, games or whatever? This is like a qualifier for a qualifier.
This is going to be super exciting. You're going to want to see, this is like behind the scenes scanlation process, how a scanlation company picks their manga to scanlate.
Yeah.
So we're up here on sokuyomi.jp/whatever. I can't read it. Yeah. Tom's going to walk us through. Tom, why don't you tell us about this first manga we're looking at? And just as a note, this is on the YouTube. If you're watching on the RSS feed, you're going to get some great audio ASMR and some beautiful explanations, but it is going to be better on the YouTube with the video.
Yeah,
link in the description.
Sadly, that's just the case. I mean, I tend to be a podcast preferring kind of person, but some of these, it really does aid it to have the visual.
I listen to all of my podcasts at 2 times speed, and YouTube can do that as well. You just hit the little gear icon in the bottom, so you can speed through.
Shift period to step up by 0.25 speed or whatever. Who cares? Anyway, so this first one's called Hoshi no Tabisuru, and that's like, here, let me, some of these actually had on Manga Updates, they had like English description, so I'm just gonna read it.
I'll translate it to you, and you read it out loud.
You're looking at the Japanese description. The world surrounding the, quote, super proximity satellite group around the mother star Genji, a small house star who, hold on, this isn't even grammatically correct.
They never are, dude. They never are. It's because it's like auto-translated, or like some Japanese dude just puts the English thumbnail.
Let me just try to work our way through it anyway. Genji, a small house star who lives in the stars, found the girl Luna, who had lost his memory, and endued.
I guess they're traps.
And rescued her from the dangerous sea. And the two who were driven by the dream of wanting to build a Shangri to depart to the far star journey. The story of the dream that the Ishizawa Yosuke of the Superman Academy and Shinobu Ban is appreciated. A space-sized DIY ideal star building begins.
What does that mean? Can you translate that to real English?
No, I don't.
You don't know. Give me a gist of what you think it means. I couldn't follow any of it.
So, out of all the mangas, this is the one I know the least about. The others actually click on the green button there, and we will see like a preview read through basically. Yeah. So this one, it looks like everyone lives on tiny planets that are all kind of close together. It's like
It's
Super
the Little
Mario
Prince.
Galaxy kind of. Yeah, I had a Little Prince vibes from it too when I was looking at it.
We did that. We scanlated that.
Something like that, yeah. So it looks like it's just kind of adventures through different worlds, which are tiny little planets, basically.
I like the little chibi.
The art looks good. The main girl's pretty cute. And I haven't read this, so I don't actually know if even the plot's good or not.
This is cool. I like this
I
aesthetic.
know. It kind of reminded me of DBZ a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Popo or whatever. Or no, the blue guy. I forgot his name. King Kai.
Are these other planets in the background?
I think
Is that what
so,
those are?
yeah. And I think they like travel to different ones. The main character guy, his eyes I think look really stupid. Like
Oh yeah.
just keep going.
Like
yeah,
that.
it's like an old art style or something. It looks like Osumatsu-san or something.
Is this the girl?
Yeah, I think so.
And he fishes her out. Oh, that's an interesting shark.
Yeah.
Then he catches her.
Yeah, I mean, let's not read the actual whole manga. This is just to kind of get a feel for it. Because right now, you and I are both assessing kind of like, do we think this is something that could be popular, or like, does this even look like it could be a good story?
My gut feeling is no. The art is not. The art is good, but it's not good in the way that
It's not like Moe or something, but
Yeah.
because it's
it's
actually
too cute. I want it to be harder. Harder lines are better for the
interesting.
most part.
Yeah.
I feel like they're most popular. That's kind of what I'm going at.
This was kind of the one that I felt the weakest about, or
She
I
is
felt
cute,
was the
though.
weakest. Yeah.
And I like her outfit. I love the
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
pants and short shorts. I don't like that dude's hair over here.
The main thing about this that I really liked was just the promise of the idea of going to the different unique worlds, because
Yeah,
I
that
think
could be
that
sweet.
could be really cool. But it also could be like, oh, you've reached the end of the preview.
Uh-oh.
You only get like 50 pages,
All
and,
right,
that,
you
and
guys,
that's a lot. For
if you want to see it, donate to our Patreon so we can buy it.
Yeah, that's a problem with most of these. I couldn't really find RAWs online for free for most of these. Actually, I had a list. Let me just pull it up real quick. I think this one I couldn't find anything of. Oh no, there's 3 volumes total, and I found 2. So hey, that's
Cool.
pretty good.
Yeah. It's good enough. That's good enough for the next 3 years.
Hey. So that's this. Another reason I kind of wasn't too positive on it was it's 40 pages per chapter on average. Like, I'm not going to get a decent pace with long chapters like that. But, you know, it's something to keep in mind, keep in the pocket, I guess.
Yeah. It's in the backlog.
Looks like it's not going to win this selection, but we'll see. Maybe the other 4 are really bad.
We're very particular. And like you said, Tom has been through literally thousands, and this is the cream of the crop. So if you've already made it to this level, you are an elite specimen of manga prowess.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, an award show where people lose as if they're listening, as if the manga author for this is listening.
Wow, okay. So we can get some other... How about we scanlate some of these?
Yeah,
down
I don't know if
here?
we could show this on YouTube.
Nothing's so far. It's just been risque.
Other people have also bought these.
Yeah, but is that what that says?
Yeah. What's this manga that we're on?
This one.
Oh, this doesn't even
Look, this looks like little mega memes.
They do actually. I hadn't considered that.
I like
oddly.
it. That was probably subconscious on your part.
This is well, also there have been a number which is like kind of magic school based, and that's this one as well.
There's only like 3 types of anime. There's like shonen, there's school, and like magic, and like magic school is in that Venn diagram.
something like that. Yeah. This is 45-minute wizards. I think is how it's 45 minutes wizard. I think is.
I'd like 45 minutes with those wizards.
Nice, dude. I'll take 4 to 5 minutes with those wizards.
That's it.
So I haven't read this preview, but hopefully it's not English. A magic comedy set in Rito Island. Kusafusa Chico is a student at Rito's junior high school, where there are only 4 students. At the opening ceremony for her second year, Chico and her friends found out magic classes were being introduced in the curriculum. Follow their daily lives along with the new transfer student, Chihiro. So we've got Chico and Chihiro. That's kind of confusing. As they learn a little bit of magic at Hayashima School. In the ever so peaceful island of Rito, they will give their all while always having fun. Alright, so this one has 2 volumes, and I found one, which is pretty good. With all of these, like, I haven't had the time to even read what I could find, so I
like
can't
them.
vouch.
It's like a Megumi mixed with busty magician.
Oh, Tejina Senpai?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very topical. Well, only for another week or so.
45-minute wizards. So I guess that's how long a class period is.
You know, I'm guessing.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
like
have no
this
idea.
girl.
I think she's the sensei. And
She looks like Sensei because she's got
she's
a lot
older.
of plot.
Yeah, and I assume the other 4 girls
I
are.
like these. I like this one.
Yeah, I assume they're the students. I like that like cat cleft palate lip mouth thingy.
They're the Konata.
Yeah. Oh, from I know.
I know that one. Yeah, that's an anime, dude. Oh, dude, this is a podcast about anime.
You know, us weeaboos, man. You know,
dude,
us weeaboos.
we're just silly.
But
is that
yeah,
a sword on her back?
I don't know actually.
Or a wand? Oh no, it's a broom. Look, it comes down here.
Ah, that would make sense. So, just based on the description, it almost sounds like they didn't know that they have magic classes at the school, so they're just normal girls who learn magic. That's my assumption.
I like this pose. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna start doing that.
Have you really not?
Look with the pinky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like that metal horns thing, but it's also like the.
Well, okay, so you've got like the rock and roll, and then if you bend them a little bit, it's like the devil worship.
Oh, yes, song. Yeah. But
there's also a Buddhist thing, like if you watch Doctor Strange, that's the action.
Oh yeah, he does that.
But maybe that's satanic. I don't know.
Oh, you never know. With Marvel, probably.
Yeah, because the people
books.
who make that are, you know. And then we've got Sensei riding in on her broom.
Yep.
With like the,
the classic Sensei, office lady outfit.
I like the chibis. You can tell how good a manga is by its chibis.
I think you said that last time too, and
these are good.
Yeah, I didn't even see those. That's good.
Expressions are pretty good.
Oh, that bottom left expression's really good. I like that one a lot. So this could be good. I haven't analyzed it really.
So we've talked about this off camera, but I'm gonna put in Aiden's theory of manga success. It has to have yin and yang energy. What I mean by this is if there's no main character that's a dude, it like defaults to Yuri energy. And it's important that the reader has somebody to self-insert in and display that masculine energy, because now if it's just the girls, it's going to be another Yuri, and people are going to be like, oh, is this Yuri?
I'm going to ship this girl with this girl.
Because that's what's happened with all the other ones we've done, because there's been no males, and people leave comments like, is this Yuri? Because it feels like it, because it's all girls.
See, as a normal person, relatively normal, I never thought anything from that perspective. Like, I don't think like that. But I like after you've explained it to me, like it does kind of make sense. I could see why people would think that.
Theory is something I made up while we were talking. Like that's OC, do not steal, donut steal. But
for sure.
But it is something that I've always felt intuitively, in the sense that there's nobody for me to insert as, or even like there's nobody to pose that type of energy towards them to see how they react.
Right.
And I think that's what it is.
And this one, by the looks of it, I think does not have any male characters.
Right. This reminds me of what's the one that's Harry Potter?
Oh, it was Trigger, right? Little Witch Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked that one a lot. They had a lot of good faces, like Akko being, mentally challenged.
She's like the Aqua of Harry Potter.
And a lot of these girls look like they're mentally challenged, too, in a similar way.
Well, I like this type of mentally challenged.
That's my favorite, yeah.
It's like, aren't girls the cutest when they're basically retarded?
I have that picture in my downloads folder. I'll probably never remove it. Wow, yeah, a lot of these expressions are just really good.
It's good reaction image. It might be popular just for that.
That's a good point. And, there's all sorts of angles like that we kind of have to do our calculus on.
Yeah, as the world's premier scanlation team.
That's it. That dog's kind of cute. It's a classic cartoony anime dog. But yeah, it's true that there's like no male energy apparently in this.
Where's the dog from that's like this but he's square?
Oh,
Nichijou. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like that him, and I like the goat.
Did that one have the stick up his butt, or was that Zetsubo Sensei?
Oh, I can't
There's like
remember.
a dog with a stick in his butt.
It's probably the other one.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Wow, isn't that kind of sexist? She's using her magic to clean. Next she's gonna be cooking.
Wow, I don't know. This is very problematic, dude. I don't know if we can do this.
I like this one. She's very happy.
Yeah, very much.
Is this the MC or is this the MC?
They're all MC. I don't know.
Oh.
I know
it's always 4 girls. Like that's
a classic formula.
Yeah.
I mean, I know as much about this as you do right now.
All right, we've reached the end.
So I think that one's pretty good. Like you said, though, the no male energy, I don't know how important of a factor that is. But, I mean, compared to the last one, I would say this one's in the lead.
Pretty good. Move on to the next one.
All right, next up we have Nazotoki Drill.
All right, she looks spunky, and there's monkeys. Spunky monkeys.
Yeah, actually, I think those are baboons. They probably aren't, but they're probably some even more obscure thing.
No, the bonobos are tiny.
No, I said baboons.
Well, yeah, okay. I didn't say you didn't.
Oh, you said. Oh, whatever. Whatever. You can edit all that out. That's garbage. I do like her hair. The little like twirls or whatever.
It reminds me of the sisters in One Punch Man. The little.
Yes,
little
Fubuki and the other one.
Actually, yeah. Look, it's like both of them. It's like in an alternate universe.
Interesting.
Because it's that hair, taller. Bigger bust.
Different power dynamic though. So this one is Mikai Yui is a high school girl detective. Sort of. She's already 19, but she's on her third repeat of her final year of high school. So she's a little touched in the head, I'm guessing.
Based.
Yeah. And she's the short one, by the way.
Can I marry her?
Well, she's 19, so but she's also fake.
Oh.
So do the math on that one. It seems like people get murdered around her all the time. But she's
I just have bad luck.
Yeah, but she's always excited to declare her expertise and trip over the body. Her, quote, assistant, who she calls Rin, is actually just a classmate, not an assistant or even a friend, who happens to be a lot better at figuring out murder mysteries. Their first murder of the series happens on a school excursion when a maid finds a man stabbed to death in his hotel room.
All right.
So
I like it.
I'm guessing.
Now, who are these girls? I know this is Rin.
Yeah.
But who are the girls?
Well, we'll never know. The monkey's Rin for sure. So it's a promising
drill.
dynamic, you know.
Yeah.
Like
oh, that's good. Pierce the heavens with that drill.
There's the titular Nozotoki drill. I assume the drill has to do with like. That's like her motif when she like points at like.
Oh, is it? Oh, this is cool.
I don't know. Nozotoki's like I don't know, like solving a puzzle or something like that, and then drill is drill. So I don't know. It's just like opens up dead guy, and I assume she's like, oh, I'm the main detective. You know, I'll solve it, and then she's literally tripping over the body. Whoever wrote that description must have only read chapter 1.
That's all they do.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
And then it's, I guess, just introducing characters.
The art is kind of generic.
It is.
I'm not a big fan of the eyes, but it's got a really strong premise.
I think so too. And it really, I think, will come down to the dynamics. I mean, that's kind of a cute face there, like on the left page.
It's not erotic enough. It's not a cute erotic. Like the other ones have a, you know what I mean?
And she's probably the oldest of all the casts of all the different mangas too.
Well,
she's 19.
I like that trope. I like the I'm a 5,000-year-old lowly.
No, she's a 19-year-old failure who kept failing the last year of high school.
Oh, that makes me want to protect her. I'll take you home.
I'm a real sucker for like the retarded girl who thinks she's actually really competent.
Yeah.
I love that trope. So something I think could be cool about it is like if they do murder mystery type stuff, how far they lean into that angle.
Like he hits her.
Oh yeah, he does. Look at that.
That's domestic violence.
Wow. Oh.
And that's crime.
Like I wonder if they go like full Phoenix, right, with like crazy like plots and premises and stuff and like twists and all that. Yeah, see, there's like the drill motif or whatever. I don't know what it is, where it comes from. Yeah, but it's really neat looking.
That's like here. She's like in the zone. Like I can see it. I can see the mystery.
And then she does like that eye camera framing thing.
And then it's like
a movie director.
It was you, and it's like it actually wasn't. Yeah, you're gonna take him in.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming she's making this up, whatever. It's like, this is how you did it.
That's my assumption as well, yeah. And she's probably completely wrong.
Yeah.
And then
it's like he tripped and fell and died. Like,
yeah. And then her classmate here is, I assume, saying, well, no, you're an idiot. Here's what actually happened.
I like the wrestling bit.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
pretty cute.
Here you go. So she just straight up solves it.
Yeah, and I think they actually show who does it in the next couple pages. I don't know if you want to continue to the end or...
Well, I gotta know.
Well, okay, yeah, but... But
it's not like I can read it anyway.
No, I know, but pictures... I mean, there is something about the art that doesn't feel like special enough somehow. I don't know what it is.
It feels a little generic, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like...
I mean, it's still competent.
I
Don't
like
get
the
me
plot,
wrong.
though, and I like the dynamic.
Yeah, and I like that panel a lot. Like the drill.
Yeah, pierce to heavens
Yes.
with the drill.
So it's like, that's... I don't know. Like, and here's the classic bath scene.
Wow, look at all that plot.
Yeah. Well, I can't see any. It's okay, FBI, because they're 19. But it's not okay for YouTube. Oh, no!
No.
And that I actually did read those pages where it's something like, oh, there's been another murder. What? 2 in the same day? And that's when she confidently gets out of the hot spring. She's like, don't worry. I'm a detective. Yeah, something like that.
She's just going to walk into the next chapter naked.
Yeah, like. I wouldn't doubt it. So, what do you think about this one compared to the other two?
I definitely like the plot of this one. I think it's got the strongest plot. I'm still not seeing male energy, but this is at least ecchi enough that it can cover for that.
Well, there was at least more than one male character.
Yeah, but see,
I know it's not quite male energy. Her brother does get introduced later on. I don't know how prominent of a character he.
Yeah, but that's not
is,
a romance lead. I feel like there needs to be a tension there.
Okay,
that's what I kind of look for.
But yeah, this one is 3 volumes, about 33 pages per chapter.
I need to be able to ship somebody.
Okay, fair enough. Between this and the last one, I think those are my 2 current competing for top, and it's a toss-up.
So we got 45-minute mage, and we've got
drill, whatever. Drill detective. We'll never call anything by the correct name.
Well, it's mainly because I don't know it.
Yeah. No, it's fair enough, but...
Nazo Tokido or something.
Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe one of the next 2 will be a better tiebreaker. But I could go either one for those 2. These last 2 that we've covered, I mean.
All right, well, let's take a look.
Yep.
We got Lucky Cat, Gambling Kaido Kijo. What's the one with... Kaji.
I would have known it. Yeah. Wait, is it Kaiji?
Yeah.
That's
okay, that's what I said.
Yeah, so this one is Hakaba no Sata mo Kane Shidai. So, this one didn't have a description written out, so I kind of had to pseudo-translate one
Give us
that was
the
on
description.
the site.
Give us the hot take.
So, you got stupid, cute girl who's, like, lonely. And,
Based.
Yep. And, and she, like, I guess, like, talks to ghosts or can talk to him or something. I don't know. I was just thumbing through, like, the first couple pages. But anyway, you got this guy in the background, and he is poor, and he's, like, trying to grave rob to pay off his loan debts.
Cool. Understandable. Relatable.
Yeah. I don't know if they're student debts, but is he our guy? Dare I say it?
Based in red pill.
Yeah. And then I guess, I don't know, they work together or something. It's actually really short. It's only 1 volume. And I don't know if it was canceled or not. So a lot of times with these, I'll look through the previews and I go to the last volume. And then I look through the table of contents, which is generally covered in like the 10 preview pages they give you. And if I see like final chapter instead of like chapter 17 as the last one, then I'm reasonably confident that it ended on a good note.
Yeah.
This one...
It didn't get like axed.
Right. The last chapter in this volume was something like, I don't know, chapter 6, 7, whatever it goes up to. Actually, no, this one's only like 10 pages per chapter. So it did get up to like 17.
Hey, that could be an easy way to get pace.
Yeah, I know. Definitely. So I don't know if this one ends on a cliffhanger or not. And since I couldn't find it online, I would have to buy it basically to find out. So
hit up that Patreon.
So I am hesitant. This one, for that reason alone, I think is low on my ranking.
Let's open a Bitcoin wallet.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll thumb through the preview and see if it looks good at all.
I like that. I like this meme. Whoops.
What meme?
I like this meme.
The hips.
Well, yeah,
waist?
it's like they draw hips and legs through like a gown.
Oh, that's not a meme. That's real life.
Nobody wears dresses and like gets that unless it's like super tight. Like,
well, we'll see it because I mean, in different angles,
it's also
it looks relatively normal. Yeah, it's a very strange design.
It's Hey Arnold up in here.
How do you mean?
Got football head.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Looks more like Stewie, dude. The funny baby from television.
He's so epic.
Cleveland show.
Sponsored by, what was his name? Seth MacFarlane presents Family Guys, the hit comedic TV show.
Hey,
Good
Stewie,
art.
let's go play Fortnite and save the president. Peter Griffin saves all gamers.
with Ben Shapiro and Sans Undertale
And Shrek, yeah.
Gamers are the most oppressed minority. Second only to us manga fans.
Well, I'm both of those, and I would say that they're the only two oppressed minorities.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that's a fair statement. So first take, I like the art. I like its.
I don't like her design at all, and I think the art is. There's something about it that's extremely busy about the whole page layout.
It is very busy, but I do like the thicker lines. So I've been talking about that, and I like to give credit where credit is due. And then we got the Men in Black up here.
I think those are the deck collectors.
I think it makes her head look too big.
It does. It looks weird.
That's
Now that you pointed it out.
Now it is football head, but
like, does she ever take off the hood?
But I like her personality. Interesting plot.
Yeah.
Dynamic.
Yeah. Interesting.
And groveling. That's always very attractive. I like the skeleton rocker.
Yeah.
The please Gibbs me that.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot of classic coverage here.
Yeah, see, she's doing the cute thing. She wants the moonberry juice or whatever that is.
Sure.
Tea.
So my assumption is that she like pays him money to get him to like hang around because she's lonely. That's just, I don't know, based on.
Why doesn't anyone pay me to hang around?
Well, you gotta go try to be a grave robber.
I gotta donate to Twitch streamers so they'll say my name.
Yeah.
With my dad's credit card.
And it could be that I'm completely wrong, and if I am, oops. But like I said, I haven't read these yet.
Oh, here we go. She's taking it off. Oh, see, I like the ponytail. Like, I wish we would see more of that.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's interesting. I didn't expect her to take off the hood ever.
It's got these cool wing clips and a ponytail. Those are two things that I like.
Can't do two hair things at once.
See, there you go. She looks so much better like this.
Totally, yeah. Almost darkness vibes in that picture, though.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
And I'm normally not a fan of darkness, but I guess it's just the character, actually, and not the design. Who knew?
Oh, this is cute.
Oh, yeah. Taking the hood or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like holding it over her head.
And then there you go. Here's more while he's suffering. He's getting hung up to be sacrificed or something because he's a grave robber. Oh, so these are all like demons and spirits and stuff. And they're mad that he's... Didn't you like pre-read these?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is like the first time we're looking at it.
I've thumbed through them, but I haven't read anything.
And we've reached the end of the free.
Yeah.
So we'll never know what happens to Hey Arnold Cat and Grave Robber.
Yeah, I think this one's kind of low on my list. I think it might beat out the first one that we saw with the Tiny Planets, only in terms of like potential popularity. In terms of if I were to read it for myself, I think this one would be the lowest. I don't know. There's just something about it. Maybe it's like the goth GF aesthetic, even though it's not. Like the whole death like focus, I think is kind of dumb. It reminds me too much of like middle school type stuff. I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't strike me.
I don't know, man. I mean, my favorite band is Linkin Park and 3 Days Grace.
Yep. Okay, so I don't even know what this one is. This is one that you just pulled up. You saw on the recommended tab.
I saw this on the thumbnail and I was like, I like this. I like Mage Gyarus. Oh, does this say number 2 or page 2?
This is the second volume, but that's okay. We could still look.
All right.
But we'll only probably get like 10 pages of preview. Keep that in mind. I think I'll pass.
I need more Gyaru. I don't need like whatever these dudes
I have
are.
no idea what's going on. Oh, that's not cool. Kid just got ran over by a car. I don't think this fits the family-friendly BG40 vibe.
But look at this thumbnail. How can you say no? That looks good.
Well,
can I get that one?
Next one looks like Aniki.
Yeah. I guess I can't see the thing, but this looks good. It looks like one that I've already read, which is actually why I clicked on it. Well, it's the same thing. It would just go to the same.
Oh yeah, it's a different flame. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. That'll be one for you to check out, I think, in your own time.
All right, so we'll go back to this one. What do you have to say about this one?
Well, this is another one without a description, and I've only kind of briefly thumbed through it, so I don't know exactly what it is, but the idea is like, I believe there are 12 girls, and they represent like each month, basically, like they're like goddesses, I think, like a January, February type thing, and I think the premise is like, oh, they're supposed to like help around the town or something, but actually like some of them are like hiki neats, some are like, I don't know, gamblers or drunkards or whatever.
Based.
So I think it's just dysfunctional goddesses.
All right, so which one? Okay, this one's October.
You know, that's so obvious. I didn't even like. I didn't even think to like put one to like a month.
I don't really
obviously
know
it is October.
Yeah, this is probably like
the pink
August.
one's probably March for like the
cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms. Thank you.
Yeah.
Forgot the
well,
word.
see, so the Japanese holidays have like a different feel than the American ones do. Like, there's not going to be a Christmas. This is probably winter.
Yeah, maybe Christmas.
I wish they were in order.
Yeah, if
This is probably June and July.
the one that's getting swept up is probably autumn, maybe
That
for
makes
leaves.
sense. Yeah.
I said autumn. That's
Leaf
I
change.
was thinking November when I said that, even though I don't know. Leaves change actually in like
February.
September, August. I don't know.
Or New Year's. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah.
January because it looks the youngest, maybe.
Oh, that could be.
Or spring. I don't know.
I don't know what month Samurai is.
I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out. This reminds me of like a Toho or like some fan art that draws like short stacks like all the time, like gnomes, goblins, and Minda.
Or what it kind of reminds me of is like there was a guy who does like or it's just something like the Battleship Girls where they just anthropomorphize
or
those,
the Guns Girls.
Yeah, or like countries.
So I was right with August.
You think they're in order here?
June and July. This was is April and March.
Oh, they're
February.
even labeled in English. Look at that. Yeah,
we
I
were
didn't notice.
right with January.
Nice.
Obviously December. You were right with November. Oh, that's not. Oh yeah, it is October. I was seeing September.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So we were pretty close.
Yeah, there's no way Halloween's not going to be October.
Yeah,
that's like
well,
the most obvious one.
I saw September.
No, yeah,
next to it,
true.
and I was like,
That's
shit.
fair.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. Obviously, everybody wanted to know what it was, so I'm glad they put it on like the second page.
So I will tell you here, I doubt there's going to be any of your male energy in this one.
Yep.
Because it looks like it's all just 12 cute girls.
I don't
doing
know.
cute girl
We've got
stuff.
tomboy abs over here.
Is that male energy for you?
It might. Wow, she's pretty fit. That's almost as strong as my abs.
Yeah, exactly.
This looks like Attack on Titan, dude.
Yeah, it does. That's funny. I like the looks of these sceneries, like on that left page, like the floating islands, the giant
it's
temples.
so cool, but it's so much effort that like it distracts me from the manga, and it's
That's
not
a weird
busy.
take.
Yeah, see, I don't like good background art. I just want like
You just want
easy-
Bleach.
No, that's try hard. It was
that's
it's hard to describe.
black
It's
background
hard
art.
to describe what I mean.
Yeah.
I like I want cartoony.
You know
I like
when
this.
you see it.
Yeah. These are good. I like these characters.
Something I like a lot about this premise is you often see it done where it's like, we're one character for each Zodiac. I've never seen months.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And Zodiac's is so overdone, so it's like, this is a nice take on it.
I like that they're all at the table. Like, they're all like... They're like a council of months.
Yeah. Well, also, if you see... once we finish the preview, we can go back to look at the covers. And one volume cover is like 6 of them standing in a circle, and then the other cover is the other 6, and you can like combine physically the two books to make one big picture. It's really cool.
I love when the spines of the books
like do
something, especially
when
if it's
they
like an
don't.
image.
I get upset. In fact,
Yeah.
it's like I'm so spoiled.
So there's like 3 tiers of it. One, there's like the amazing ones where they make like a picture or a thing on the back on the spine that when you have them all together, it makes something awesome.
Those can be bad though.
And then
like poorly done. DBZ actually does that. I think like all Dragon Ball.
Well, and there's a step down from that where it's like, oh, they're all uniform, the same color. They have the bars in the same place.
That's the best one.
And then there's the worst, where there's like the titles are all in different places up the spine.
Yeah.
Different colors, different shapes, and it looks like a completely different book. That should probably be illegal, punishable as a capital offense.
There's actually an even worse one. There's a book I have. It's like a fan-made book about like the history of Nintendo, and it covers like the early years where they did like toys basically.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice looking spine, except it's facing the wrong way. So
cool.
If you want the text to fit, like to look the right way on a bookshelf, you have to flip the book upside down.
Weird. It was just a fan made. They didn't realize.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
Now
it's a collector's item.
What about the Jap ones? Like, do they have left from like when you put their books up?
I think they mostly go up to down.
Well,
I don't know. I'd have to look.
It's negative 90 degrees, right? Is how it's supposed to be.
I don't even know what that means.
If you're reading it flat, if you have the book flat, turning it negative 90 degrees.
Oh, you mean like counterclockwise?
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be, with the start of the sentence on the bottom.
I'm very confused. No, it should be on the top.
I don't know. We'll have to go look at some bookshelves. But I like this. I kind of like this. was pretty interesting. This is maybe my second or third choice by now, just because I like the. I think this is some of the best art that we've seen.
Yep.
I especially like some of I like the little feisty ones.
I think that's the abs one actually.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I'm not big into the abs, but I like her personality.
Yeah. And they're in order too, so you can tell which one's which month.
Enjoying whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, this one looks good. I like this one.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever's going on here is good.
So with this
one, look, she's a gamer like us.
What month is that? Quick, go back. We have to find out.
Was it this one?
I don't know. I can't tell. I already forgot what she looked like.
Short hair with a.
It's impossible to know.
It's August. I think it was August.
What number is August? 6, 7? No,
8.
8? No, 8 is abs. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't.
Oh, well,
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I like the action pose. I like this outfit. I like this meme of
that weird like circle sash that surrounds you.
The first time I saw that was Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, with the dancers have like the sashes that go around.
Yeah.
And I was like, how are they levitating? But that's like a very spiritual type of Japanese.
Very
thing.
Japanesey. Well, also like Raijin or whatever, like NL from One Piece.
Look at these down here. We're getting some action.
Oh yeah, some girl on girl wrestling cheapies. Your favorite. Oh, okay. Well,
she's raking the leaves.
It's coming
She's got
up,
a cool
boys.
staff. Like, that's her staff is a rake.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
There's a lot of thought put into these designs. It seems like.
I like it. There you go. This is a different type of chibi.
Yeah, I like it. It almost looks like they're just younger. Is kind of the feel.
Yeah, like this one looks like a little toddler.
Yeah, I think that's January, who's younger already.
That makes sense.
So this one really, I think, will live or die based on what kind of hijinks they get up to.
It'll live and die depending on how much fan art or like people start to like identify by their month and have like, I'm Team August.
And I think there is a lot of popularity potential in that kind of concept.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially because everyone has a month.
Now, when you look at these, you can't see like sales numbers or anything, can you? Or ratings
I don't
or
think
stars?
So. Well, you could see like ratings, but nobody ever rates like anything. Like you're lucky to find like 3, maybe even 1. You're lucky to find 1 on a lot of these sites.
Here's October the Edgelord.
I hope she's a Chunibyo, dude.
That'd be based. No, she doesn't look like a Chunibyo.
No, not at all. She looks competent.
But her hat looks cool. This looks like a castle.
Yeah, that is neat.
I think like witch hats are like some of the coolest hats. I love the big rim stuff. Like,
yeah, they're pretty good.
Got a booger. Poor November is being persecuted for being a gamer.
Poor November, dude?
Yeah.
Whoa. Poor November, dude.
Whoa!
Bro.
Speaking of Po November. Look, they were friends, and then it's like, you chose the path of a gamer.
We can no longer associate.
Yeah. Like, I still forgive you.
I chose the path of a Chudy edgelord, and you're a gamer.
Oh, look at this. Hand on back action.
Wow, yeah. And waist.
And side boob.
Wow.
And then something's happening here. Pushing you back from the monster. Ooh. See, I would read this, but I don't know if I would translate it myself. I like that. Yeah, this is pretty. It's neat.
Yeah, that's
problem.
That's
no male
high
energy, but
art.
it's still a good looking manga because the girls are like they at least have masculine energy.
Well, look at something like Nichijou. There's no male energy in that.
That's because what's her face is they're both basically dudes. 2 of them are dudes. Actually, all 3 of them are dudes.
Actually, everyone's a dude.
What? No,
no, you're thinking of Daily Lives of High School Boys.
I am. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
I was making a joke there, but
no, but no, like they all act like dudes.
Sure, yeah,
yeah. So it's like that.
Well,
that can get it.
I guess
yeah.
the masculine energy thing,
These
and a lot of
like,
these, look like they act.
It
like
also
dudes.
reminds me of Toho. I probably already said that.
Maybe,
but
whereas 45-minute Wizards or whatever, that one probably they didn't seem very dude-like.
Right, they're all that's like Yuri energy. This
True.
could have both.
I could see that for sure.
I just can't get over how cool her staff is.
It is really neat.
Like that's really cool.
It looks like this will be a really tough one to clean, though. So
God forbid.
If you're an aspiring cleaner, please reach out.
Yeah, maybe we'll only scan like this if we get somebody to volunteer for cleaning. We'll pay you 50% of whatever we make.
Yes,
which is
of
nothing.
course. Yeah. Which is negative money because I'll have to buy the raws.
Oh yeah. So you'll owe us money.
Yep, 300 yen or so.
Yeah. Fang's top tier meme.
Can you say base?
And she's got like the absolute territory.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
A pretty
design.
base character.
She looks kind of like ninja-esque.
Yeah,
pretty good.
She looks a little thick. They kind of do thickness in this.
Yeah, this one does seem kind of thick.
Yeah, I'm not super into that, but it's done okay.
I think it's kind of more the art style than like any specific character design. So yeah, if you scroll down, you might see the second volume cover. Maybe not. I don't know. I saw it on a different website. But just picture this, but with the other 6 girls, basically.
Right.
So yeah, those are the 5 that I selected, narrowed it down to. I don't know if we have to make an official declaration now, because people will know by the time the first chapter gets released. Maybe put in the comments what you would like. But by then it's probably gonna be too late. By then it's too late.
But
do it anyway, just in case.
Do it anyway, and yeah, maybe we change our mind, or maybe we have to do something next.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this is. I'm not big into swimsuits. Yeah, I'm not big into swimsuits, but she looks okay. She's got like the tan girl white hair.
Stupid.
Oh, I like this art. That's good. I like the cutie style. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but oh, is that all we get?
Most of them are like 10 pages if you're lucky. Yeah.
Well, see, now I want to read more, but I'm not going to pay for it.
Yep.
What is this one? Oh, this is Dark Elf Girl.
It's an isekai.
Sure. I've read this one.
Skip it.
I recognize this image. There's a famous image where it's like I forget what it is, but he gets her through security because dark elves are like abused in society, and he's like, no, she's my slave. I'm purifying her with the power of love. That's my wife. And they're like, like
so
something
classic,
like that.
Dude.
It was
she's
great.
My slave.
And she's like super embarrassed by it. It's super cute.
Nice.
All right, let's look at this one. This one's very.
How many tabs have you opened?
This is
when
very
did you do
plot
this?
heavy.
I didn't even notice this.
Just a minute ago. The viewers were watching. So, I consider this alternative art, and with that, it's either so bad you can't look at it, or just so different that it's actually interesting, and it really
her
depends
knees
on
looked
the plot.
really weird on that.
Fat knees.
It's not even fat knees.
No.
It's like angry man faces.
It's the problem is like selective realism in places.
Yeah.
Like you're not drawing tits that are real or faces that are real, but you'll draw knees that are more correct.
Maybe he's like a knee fetishist.
Maybe. It happens.
I'm sure there's like at least 3 of them.
This is much better. Like
yeah, this looks more normal.
Yeah. And I like this.
I have no idea what this even is though, like at all.
I don't know. Yeah, I just clicked on some random. I just clicked on it because it showed
high school girl.
Yeah. Like, is that really more than what you need?
It's a good start, but you need more. This looks interesting. Very strange.
Is this Shada? I don't know what this is.
I don't know if that's a boy or girl.
That's a mommy witch GF.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the 2 pages we get.
Yeah. A lot of these are like 5 pages, and 3 of them are the cover, the first blank page that says this page left intentionally blank, and then the table of contents, and then if you're lucky, 2 pages of actual manga.
Oh, we're back to this one again.
Yep.
But
I think that's probably, we could wrap it up here, and you could probably look at these on your own time.
All right, so leave the comments what your favorite thing is in the comments, or tweet it at us. I'm using the Twitter now sporadically.
Yep.
Devin knows he was tweeting me.
Nice. First name basis, dude. Look at that.
We know all of our passengers. Like I might not recognize you on the street, but you're like, yo.
But I'll recognize you in the sheets.
Yeah, I'll recognize you in my heart.
Yes.
All right, so you can find us on all the links in the description, on the YouTube, on the RSS feed. The link for the mangas that we're doing are in the description. Go check out all the recent ones we did. We just finished a manga, and that episode came out just a minute ago. The recap.
Right before we started recording.
Go watch this, or that, this and that, all in between. And with that just abysmal ending, we're just going to crash this plane into the side.
Oh, there's like a slight pause there. I was like, oh, I'll jump in.
I got it. I just need to get my
Let me in, coach. Let me in.
Oh, I can do it.
With no survivors.